keep them or not. Oh, of course I'm keeping them. Hi guys, welcome to London Diaries with Shikha. So today's video is my second chance blush edition video. I'm going to go through my blush collection to see which blush would I repurchase if I had another chance. So if you're curious to find out, then please keep watching. So I have a lot of blushes to go through, and I think we should start without any further delay. And the first one that I would like to talk about is actually a blush palette, and it is from Morphe. So this is how it is. It's got 9 shades in it, and I believe I purchased mine maybe for around £14 or £15. So £15 for 9 blushes sounds like an amazing deal, but what I found with this palette was that it was quite patchy, and I didn't really like this palette at all. I tried to work with almost every single shade, and I tried to work with almost every single mixture, but I am just not attracted to this palette at all. I've had this for like at least 7 or 8 months now, but apart from when I purchased it, I really don't reach out for it at all. It's just sitting in my vanity. Would I repurchase it? Absolutely not. Do I think this is value for money? Absolutely not. Because okay, yeah, this is a really cheap palette and you get a lot of different variety of color in, you know, just for £15, but I rather suggest you save that £15 and add 15 more pounds to just buy like a decent blush that you will actually use, because all that happens with this palette is that it just sits in my makeup collection. That's all it does. Now I move on to another palette. Now this palette is from Tarte. It's called Styled by Harouche. It's not a blush palette, it's just a palette that comes with a blush and 6 eyeshadow shades. I purchased mine from Tarte in US, and I think it cost like $30 or $32, and for GBP it was like around 22-23 pounds, and it's quite a decent size blush over here. I do quite like it, and I do use this at least once a week, if not more, and would I repurchase it? So, you know, I'm not absolutely in love with this palette, but I'm getting a lot of use of almost everything in this palette. I use the eyeshadows a lot, I use the blush a lot, so would I repurchase this palette? Then yes, I would, purely because it's a product that is good value for money. So guys, next I want to talk about Giorgio Armani Cheek Fabric. This is how this blush looks. It's a very compact size. The shade that I have is 506, and I only have one shade. I do quite like this brush and I use it quite often. I've just never felt the need to repurchase other shades, because I think it's just a normal blush, and the fact that it retails for £35 is not something that I want to be, you know, spending on a blush that I am not absolutely in love with. So would I repurchase this blush? I would not. Okay guys, so the next product that I'm going to talk about is from Benefit, and it's from their Dandelion collection. I have their cream blush in Dandelion Dew, and I also have the powder version, which is used for setting the cream blush. The idea is that you apply cream blush first and then you set it with this Dandelion blush. It comes with this brush, and this is the shade. It's a very soft baby pink. So when I purchased it, this one costs around £23 and this one is around £20. Initially when I purchased it, I was really happy with the reviews and I absolutely wanted to love this product, but I don't love this product because for some reason this cream blush kind of tends to mess with my foundation, so I just don't feel like I reach out for these two products in my collection, and for that reason I definitely would not repurchase them. So now we move on to the next blush, which is from Charlotte Tilbury, Cheek to Chic, and I have two shades in this blush. Now this retails for £30 each, and I was kind of absolutely falling in love with this blush when I came across my absolute favorite blush of all time, and then my love for this blush met a sad end. I have two shades over here. One is Love is the Drug, so let's have a look. Ooh, I can't open it. Okay, so this is Love is the Drug, and then the next one I have is called First Love, which is this shade right over here. So I do really like these blushes. They are kind of in my top two. I find them very blendable, and if I had to repurchase and all of a sudden, you know, my current obsession came to an end, then I would repurchase them. And finally we move on to the last set of blushes that I want to talk about, and they are these beauties right over here from Marc Jacobs. It's Marc Jacobs Air Blush. So I have three shades. I have Kink and Kisses, this one over here, then I have Flesh and Fantasy, which is this shade, and finally Lush and Libido, which is this shade over here. So I have already done a full review on these blushes, which was 6 weeks ago or so, and my views on this blush has not changed. This is by far the best blush I have ever used, and I have used a lot. It retails for £28 each. I absolutely love these shades. I want to buy the two more shades which are available in this line, but I haven't got chance to buy them yet, but I'll definitely get them soon. Out of my entire blush collection, the only blush that I cannot live without is Marc Jacobs Air Blush. Every other blush that I have, either I'm indifferent to them because it's like they don't really make any difference, or I hate them, like Morphe blush palette, or my love for them is not so strong, like Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic. But this Marc Jacobs Air Blush, I just absolutely love. I would recommend it to anyone. Just, you know, just go and purchase one shade and you will know what I'm talking about. This is so easy to blend. This is such a beautiful color and it looks so natural on your cheeks. So you can't go wrong with this blush. So guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was not a review video on any of the blushes, but just my views on whether I would repurchase if I had a second chance. If you would like me to do a review video on any of the products mentioned, then please do leave it in the comment section down below, and please do share with me your favorite blushes that I should try next. And until next time, please keep smiling. 506. I really don't know what that is. Blush. What am I doing really? Blush. Cheek blush. Hey, oh my god. Okay, no, let's start again. Out of my entire brush